Hey! Is this not why you were here?
Alright guys, welcome to the most underrated, underprivileged, and undocumented podcast, the Hood Rats Podcast. We actually have a special guest to my right. And as always, the guy in front of us that makes it all happen, Louis. Next to us, my cousin JD, and next to JD we have
Super Saiyan Geo.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up.
Fake ass Ken.
Halfway there.
Ken from the fucking,
Non-canon
fucking Ken.
Once this bitch blows up, it's gonna pay for my surgeries.
Oh shit.
What kind of surgeries?
BBL, Gracie.
BBL Geo. BBL Geo. Alright guys, and diagonal to us we have, what you go by, bro? Kevin, Duke, which one you prefer?
Kevin Duke. Type
Kevin
shit.
Duke,
Big Ma,
Duke
Big
the
Ma.
barber.
Big Mahe, a.k.a.
Diablo.
Diablo. Say it.
We have, it's a very special day today because today we have not one, but two.
What, three?
Two and a half.
Undocumented
Oh, no.
individuals.
Oh, yeah, I know mine too.
So we purposely set you guys across from each other.
Crazy.
So yes,
So we could cross the
yeah, because
That's not the reason he set us here.
not so you guys don't cross it again, but I want
Hopefully with papers, yeah.
no. Oh yeah. Hopefully with paper.
No.
What do you guys?
legally.
But you're telling me that he could go back to El Salvador through a special program?
Oh yeah. So there's
That's
like this thing. If you have DACA though, if you don't, or like TPS or something like that.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I don't
If
have
you
it. I
have
don't
that,
have
they
that. I don't
have
have
this
shit.
thing
Why
called
haven't you
Dance for
applied
All.
to that?
I didn't get it approved. I just lost my money
Wait, what are the requirements for that, bro?
twice.
So I think you're supposed to be here like around 2008 or something.
DACA?
Yeah,
06.
or DACA.
Oh,
2006.
You weren't
07
here?
or 06.
Mhm.
Oh, no, actually, yes, 2008. No, I was here in 06.
2008, and then you're supposed to be here for more than 10 years. And if you have more than 10 years here, they'll be like, all right, we'll give you a social and a working permit. But with that working permit,
It's
Nah,
not,
you-
it's not a social. It's just a worker's permit.
It's not like
no, they
a
give you a
high
social.
number?
I have a social
Yeah?
now. Yeah,
Oh, shit, never mind.
I have a social and the little worker permit. And with that, now you could ask for like, they call it advance parole, where you tell them, oh, mi abuela está enferma, ya se va a morir, y quiere que la vaya a visitar por la última vez, mi abuela. And so they send you a letter with the doctors, and then you're able to travel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
If
all
you-
through DACA, huh? That's
Yeah.
straight DACA? Oh, okay.
or TPS.
TPS. Hey, you don't have any of that?
Oh,
Is it easy for you to acquire any of that?
Huh?
Can you acquire it?
no, right now.
TPS, no? What's
I
TPS?
heard there was going to be
They had a deadline.
It
So
was like what
Yeah,
the
they-
one
they
president
closed it.
did with the Mexicans. Was it Reagan?
Oh, the amnesty?
yeah, it was.
It's like
Oh,
an amnesty, right?
amnesty?
Yeah, I was waiting
Oh.
for the second one since it was going well. But
Yeah.
I think now that El Salvador is doing good on its own, nothing like that is going to happen.
I hope our president does some shit so we could go back legally for sure.
I think he's doing something like that
He's
because
prepping for you guys.
he knows like most of you guys want to go back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
He said
well,
that in the Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, like 60-something% want to go back. Like,
Bro, my parents will be. I keep hearing older people like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I
my mom
want
wants
to
to
go
go
back. I
back
want to
too.
go."
Yeah, my mom
oh,
wants to go back too.
crazy!
Yeah?
Never have I
The
ever
only
heard
reason,
my parents. do.
supposedly the only reason she hasn't left is because I don't have papers and I can't go see her.
Your hope is
Oh,
to
yeah.
marry a girl with papers.
Not really. I don't hope
you know
for
that?
papers or like I hope. I mean, I want to get them, but I'm not hoping to marry
Oh.
or there's ways to get them.
It's not the goal, right? It's not the goal.
The goal is papers. The goal that doesn't matter how.
Right.
You can get shot, hit by a car, no?
Yeah, that too. I had somebody offer me
Get
that
jumped.
twice.
To
Yeah,
shoot you?
no, to jump me. Shoot me faster. Shoot me is faster, but to jump me is the same thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. My coworker, that fool, pinche chapín chapaco. I think he was Mexican though, but he was bald. He's like 30. That fool's bald already. And that fool,
Forget about the details, he's bald.
it was just something. But regardless, that fool, he used to show off his Mercedes, and so I guess he got mixed up supposedly, but he got shot at his car,
Oh, yeah?
and they fucked up the radiator, and one of the bullets went through his arm. And but he was like in the process. He barely started his process, and he got like a ton of money on top of all the stimulus checks that they were handing out.
Yeah.
Plus, he got his papers right away, and they fixed his car through the insurance. So he got a lot of money. He got like a lot of paid time off too from his. He had two jobs. Major alcoholic though.
Did he get new hair?
Nah, yeah, I don't think he had enough of that.
And
He had more alcohol than us for sure.
It's the most
Wow,
important
that's
part.
fire.
He had papers.
Fast.
Yeah, straight up.
Damn.
And but
Very
the problem
fast
was
guy.
that afterwards, he couldn't raise his arm past like his waist or
But-
like his
Hey, brother,
shoulders.
He got the American dream before us.
Yeah, fucking.
To the cost of an arm.
Now, yeah, all he could do is jack off, keep it down there.
That's how you can do it. So,
Keep it under the
so
table.
you two have similar story, but at different times. You were 6 and you were 16 when you allegedly crossed the border, huh? Allegedly.
14.
You're 14.
I turned 15 on the way.
So you remember a lot of it, cause
I remember all that shit, bro.
bro,
He goes, "Nah, I think it was."
explain to us, cause he crossed through the desert. I want to know how you got to this country.
So I didn't cross the desert, but it was similar.
Okay.
So I was 14, and I was just kicking in the land, and my grandma's like, "Ya llamó tu mamá, te vas mañana." I was like, "Fuck." I was just stressing out. I was like thinking about it. I was like, "The fuck? Where am I going? How am I going? Who am I going with?" And then my grandma's like, "No, vos solo te vas a ir, pero no le digas a nadie." Me mandó a traer las tortillas. Me fui caminando, loco, como 2 millas para traer las tortillas. Y yo nomás viendo el sol, loco. Caminando. Llega la tortillera. Buenas tardes, me ha dado 2 colones de tortillas. Agarro las tortillas, loco, voy caminando de regreso y veo como a 3 de mis amigos de la escuela. Y me dicen, hey, ¿qué onda, Kevin? Mañana vamos a ir a jugar pelota. Vayan. Y yo, Simón, ahí le caigo. Caminando, regresé a la casa. Comí las tortillas, ya nada tenía sabor, loco. Lo único que estaba pensando era que me iba a venir a los Estados Unidos.
And did you like have what did you leave behind? You have a girl or like your best friends that like fuck?
My cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin. We got raised together. My female cousin, so it was like we were brothers. So after my first 2 brothers left, I was just with her the whole time. It was like we would do everything together. So when I left, my grandma told me after a couple of years I was here already, she said that they went to visit that same weekend, and she was looking, ¿Y el Kevin? ¿Y el Kevin? ¿Y el Kevin? And she said that they went to look for her later, and she was crying in the cafetal.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I was like, fuck.
That's
Have you seen her since?
Yeah.
Have you seen her?
Yo, she came over here. She's not here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, close to her or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
She
shit.
got married and everything, and her husband's name is Kevin.
Dropping heads.
And she missed you that much.
Nah.
Rimas a la rima.
Hey, Kevin. Yeah, so
I'm alone that shit.
no, so the first thing that they did was they from El Salvador you had to cross to Guatemala, right? So they grabbed us a bus, like what are those buses called? The ones that they take
A
from
combi?
No, the big ones.
Greyhound?
Greyhound?
Yeah, like a Greyhound from El Salvador to Guatemala, and then
Was
They
it
would-
all adorned? Do you remember?
the what?
That had like a bunch of ornaments in the front.
Ornaments?
Oh, nah. It
No.
was a little bigger. It was a little bigger. So we get to Guatemala, and straight away the coyotes start paying already, like for them not to bug them. So we get out the car. They're already paying at the border.
Who's them?
The people right there, like
The
the
military officials?
probably like the people at the checkpoints.
Border
Oh.
Patrol. or what?
Yeah, border patrol maybe. So we get out. He pays them out already. We get to a hotel. I remember we stayed a couple days right there. I just remember catching buses until we got to a place in Mexico. It's called Tuxtla Gutierrez.
Tus Legotieres?
So I was looking at the map, because that's where I got lost, bro. I was looking at the map. Tuxtla Gutierrez is fucking close to El Salvador, bro. So it's like literally the border of Mexico. It's in Chiapas. I don't know if you.
Yeah.
So Chiapas is really close to Guatemala, which is back to El Salvador. So we got to Chiapas, and the coyote's like, okay, hey, this lady's gonna take care of you. Here are 200 pesos. I have to go do an errand. And he leaves me in this little corner, bro. Imagine just a block, regular block. The corner's right there, and the house of the lady that's supposed to take care of me is the middle of the block. So this was like, here, 200 pesos. I'm be back in like about 4 hours. So this you right here. I'm over there like, there's a fair literally 2 blocks away. All you see is lights, candies, the rifles that you can shoot with the thing.
Yeah. The
So
water.
it was
no?
like, oh, hell yeah, bro. This is me right here. 400 pesos, bro. They were gone in like an hour.
Damn.
I go back to the corner. 6 hours time gone by. Bro, there's nobody coming back, bro.
And you
Like,
were
what
hungry.
the fuck, bro? Nah, I was chilling because I had already ate a gang and shit. Then this doesn't come back. I don't have a phone to call back to. I don't know who the fuck to check in with. So that was it. That's how I started. That was at 14 years old. I'm out in the street on my own.
A different country.
Yep.
When you got to Guatemala, did they treat you guys different? Or
They knew. Somehow they knew that we weren't from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Just by the way that you're talking, you could probably look like similar by just the way you talk. You know, the slang. Like let's say, one of the persons that was right there around, after he saw me on the second week that I was still around there, he was like, "Hey, where are you from?" You know, all this is going in Spanish. ¿De dónde eres? De aquí, because the coyote had told me, you gotta say that you're from Mexico.
You're not fucking
Yeah.
Oh, Mexican?
No, he was telling me like, hey, if you ever get caught, anybody asks you anything,
Mexican.
say you're Mexican because the trip will be easier if you get thrown back to Mexico than if you get thrown back all the way the fuck to El Salvador.
Okay.
So they asked me, I'm like, ¿de dónde eres? I'm Mexicano. Ah, tú no eres mexicano, güey. ¿De dónde eres? And I'm already afraid. I'm like, hell no, this is going to take me to the cops. Some shit. So I start running, bro. He's like, no corras, güey. And I'm like, hell no. I ran away. But I had already a spot right there. And Mexico tiene como los techos planos.
Yeah.
So I will climb up and I just sleep right there. Tenía como una cuerda así y colgaban la ropa. So I will grab the ropa and sleep with I used it as a blanket. Bro, when this one made me run, I went back till it was sleeping time. Climbed up the roof and then grabbed the clothes. I went to sleep. And every day in the morning, at 5 a.m, there would be this old ass lady that she would come out with a big ass caso like this. Tus arroz con leche at 5 a.m. So I started scoping her out and I was like, hey, le ayudo. And then I helped her out the first couple of times. She didn't give me shit, bro. She's a fucking greedy ass old lady, bro. She didn't give me shit. So the fourth time I helped her, she gave me a little ass cup. She had 3 different sizes. I guess she sold them for different price, right? So she had a little ass one, a medium one. I guess we would say grande.
Tall,
grande, and venti, bro. She gave me a fucking tall cup, bro. I was like, fuck. All right, so now I had something to eat every day at 5 a.m, though.
Arroz con leche.
Yeah. I'll wake up, help her take the caso out, and then she'll just give me the tall arroz con leche.
How long were you in Mexico?
4 months.
Yeah, Mexico 4 fucking months? On the streets?
Yeah.
The whole time?
Hey, and that whole time your mom didn't know about you.
She didn't know shit, bro. At that time, there was a lot of people. I don't know if you guys remember. There was crossing people on boats.
Nah.
It was
From
around
Cuba?
2008, 9, and 10.
In Cuba?
From everywhere. From everywhere, they were crossing the boats. So there was a lot of people washing up on the beaches and stuff like that. Then, or they'll find them like different parts of the coast. So my mom was seeing a gang of fucking news. You know how Hispanic parents are. Telemundo, fucking Univision. Oh my.
Exactly.
The worst shit, bro. That worst shit they told you right there. Oh, you thought about this? Wait, it's worse.
But wait, there's more.
Yep. So my mom was already watching all the news and everything. Yeah, she was calling the family in El Salvador. She estaba puteando my uncle because one of our uncles was the one that introduced us to the coyote. So she was already calling back like, ¿Y para qué nos conseguiste este coyote? Mira, ¿dónde está el Kevin? I was like, fuck. I was confused. I was just like, honestly, I didn't even know what to think. I was just blank,
You were
bro.
just living life.
Yeah, I was just living. I was just
Leche.
living, bro. Yeah, I was just living. So from there, there was another guy in the middle of the same block, bro. Había un taller. Now the combis come in. They will work only on straight combis right there. So the same guy that asked me de dónde eres, asked me again the third week. Hey, ¿de dónde eres, güey? And I didn't tell him shit again. I was like, yo soy de aquí de Mexico. And he's like, ¿tienes hambre? Oh, my God. I was like, hell yeah. And then some lady was passing by with a little carrito. There was all these pambazos, something like that called. And then they were like, I don't know what the hell they were, but
It's
they
like
were
a
really fire.
It's like a torta, but they dipped the bolillo in salsa
Mole,
roja.
some mole. Oh, yeah.
Salsa roja, and they put like chicken or frijoles and
In a bag, no?
everything. Yeah, I mean, depends on what the fuck you put it in, but
Yeah, and I was like, hell yeah. So he called me and he tells the lady, dele todo lo que quiera. And I just grabbed the one that he told me, and I grabbed it like in less than 30 seconds.
Shit.
He was like, "Get his mask." I was like, "Hell yeah!" So he just told the lady to give me whatever I wanted. I ate, and after I was eating, he's like, "Okay, dime dónde eres, güey." I was like, "Yo soy de aquí." He's like, "No." He grabbed me from the hand, bro. He's like, "De dónde eres, güey?" And as soon as I felt that grab, he's like, "Shit, either I'm in trouble or some shit." You know, you're a little kid, a grown man, like is grabbing you. I'm like, hell no. I try to get up quick. I fucking cut my toe because I was barefoot at that time already. I cut my toe and I'm still running, bro. And this was like, "Nah, no corras, güey. Then." And then he grabs me again. He pulls me to the mechanic shop, and they have these things that they use to clean the fuel injectors. Bro, this motherfucker sprays that shit on my feet to clean the injectors, bro.
Why?
I'm like, fuck. Supposedly
burns,
him to disinfect the cut.
Oh.
He's like, "Wait, tú no eres de Mexico. A ver, sube el zipper." And I looked to my zipper, you know?
The fuck?
No, wait,
It's a
wait.
joke.
He's like, "A ver, amárrate las cintas." And I don't have shoes, so I'm like, the fuck? I just look at my feet, and he's like, "Ya ves, tú eres de Salvador, güey." And I was like, "How the fuck? Di pollo." I'm like, "Pollo." He's like, "Yeah, you're Salvadorian." And then I'm like, "What the fuck? How?" Wait, aquí en México no se dice cintas, se dice agujetas. Y no se dice zipper, se dice cierre. So I was like, fuck, this got me. That's it. He's gonna call the migra or some shit. But now he just offered me a job. He was like, "No quieres ser mi chalán, yo te pago." I was like, fuck it. I was just fuck it the whole time.
Just a yes, huh?
Yeah. He was like, "¿Y dónde duermes?" I just pointed to the rooftop. I was like, "Over there, güey." He was like, "Oh, no mames. Cuando yo me voy a quedar a cerrar y te quedas a dormir en las combis." So that's how I started as a mechanic over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How long fucking were you there with the rapist?
Like 3 months.
You were there 3 months?
Yeah.
Damn, so you almost lasted a year.
No,
Nah,
it was 4
It was just
total.
4. It was just
Four
4.
total in
okay,
Mexico.
okay. I think you're right.
Yeah.
It's 4.
So we fast forward. I'm working with him right there. Aprendí a hacer cambio de aceite, güey, cambio de balatas, un chingo de
I don't
mamadas.
disinfect cuts and shit.
Yeah, how to disinfect cuts. Oh, these fuckers were crazy, bro. They would light up like, you know, the lámparas that are long, the glass ones?
Yeah.
They'll spray them with the same shit, and they'll light them up. And they'll start fucking doing some
Light
lit
show?
shit, bro. Yeah, I was like, and at the end of it, they'll blast it on each other's back.
Yeah, they're fucking
Ah.
crazy like the one fools in the
TJ.
and TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking
With
drink
the
the gas.
gas
They
one?
don't drink it, but they put it in their mouth.
Uh,
And fucking flamethrower away.
Oh yeah, and TJ
Yeah, yeah.
on the street.
You
I
didn't see that
seen that one.
That's just
Yeah.
dope, man. I'd be paying them for that. That's
Yeah?
cool.
They've been doing like
Yeah.
little shows too and shit. Like this was said, they just grab items for and they start like.
Fucking lighting them up on
There you go.
fire.
Yeah.
But that I never seen that
Smacking
shit.
each
Never
other.
seen
Yeah,
that shit?
no?
That one, the one you're talking about? No, the
Yeah,
fire
they
I've
always
seen
do that
it.
shit.
in
Yeah.
person. I never
Yeah.
seen that shit.
I pay them
Oh,
for
we
that.
gotta go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a show.
Like 10. Well, how much does that worth to you? 100 pesos?
I just give them $1.
Oh,
Or like,
cash.
or like
American?
2 quarters, or like 2 quarters, or whatever. I have
Dollar's
right there.
crazy,
so
bro.
it's like
Well, nah,
17
'cause-
pesos.
8
Yeah.
pesos for them.
Well, because in the frontera, if you you give one person something,
Yeah.
a lot
Everybody-
more starts coming.
yeah.
Like they tell each other, like, "Hey, ese de la troca, whatever."
CDO.
Sí dio, and then they go, and then you just got more and more and more and more people going.
And the kids show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say no to the kids.
I see no cigarettes.
I mean, yeah, everybody does, but you shouldn't. You're guilty. You're guilt. Fucking. That's why they bring the kids so they can feel guilty. And
Yeah, but that's why that's where the quarters go. The quarters and 10 cents and
all the
then it
chains,
goes nines
pennies, and
that
that shit.
this all fucking.
I mean, fuck it. For them, that's more than worth to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
How long
But
were
the
you in
pesos,
Mexico?
pesos are going up, no?
I
Yeah.
heard it went up to like 18.
18 or something now?
1825, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Good for us.
When you went with Viejo, how much was it? Like 16, 15?
17. Yeah. Over there, they're paying at 16.35.
And here,
Over
You
here,
know?
over here, if you go to Electra, they probably pay for like 17. Over there, they fuck you. Over here, if you send through Electra, you can.
What's Electra like?
It's like a little convenience store.
Yeah,
Like a-
Oh,
like
you
a
can
send
Oxxo,
shit over there.
7-Eleven,
But
you
You can
can
wire money over there.
You can wire money over here.
Okay.
That's what we do. My dad
All
sends.
direct over there?
Yeah, and then you gotta tell them like in your pueblo which one you're gonna go to.
And they give you a code, no?
Yeah, they give you a code and you go
Oh,
over there.
shit. All right, all right.
How long were you in Mexico?
I don't fucking know.
You don't remember shit.
I don't
huh?
remember shit.
But
How
you,
old were you?
I was thinking, bro, that motherfucker saw you in the corner as like free labor. Oh, no.
Hell no, bro.
You were 6 then, huh?
Yeah, I was 6, going to 7. I turned 7 when I got here a few months later. But I was 6. The first time they tried, I was 4, and they threw me on my own with whoever was gonna take me. I think I just got to Guatemala, and then I got started. Like I got attached to the dude that was taking me the first leg of the trip, cause he looked like my uncle, and I had lived with him, and then he left a bit before me. And then when I left, the motherfucker looked like my uncle. He was taking care of me, and then he's like, "Oh, stay with this family," and I just threw a fit, and they sent me back.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, the second time it was a family member that did the trip with me, and I was 6, but I do not remember much of like anything.
It's trippy. It's trippy. I heard that when it's young, they also hand me down. They hand you down. The coyote never brings you all the way, bro.
Yeah,
Never.
no, because
Never.
they're just people that are in their cities that are doing their job
Yep.
and passing
So
over.
the coyote, you imagine, like, right, the coyote's gonna be with you the whole trip.
Yeah.
Hell no, the coyote's gonna be here to here. He hands you to another family that's trying to make that fed here to here. That family is gonna hand you down to another people. Oh man, you pass by a gang of hands, bro.
Damn,
I
bunch
don't
of
know. I
families,
don't know which one was it, but for one of them, they put us in the cargo portion of the bus.
Oh fuck no.
We're laying down for, well, I don't know how long that trip was, but we're laying down in there. I had a lot of space. I was little. I was eating chips and shit, but everybody else was tight. Although I think it was like 3-4 people in there,
Damn.
more or less.
Tell them about the skull you saw in the desert.
Oh yeah, when I was so for the last leg of the trip, because it was funny. I remember hold up.
Oh,
Yep, it's about
Little-
to get
little
good.
break,
It's about to get good.
our
right now.
sponsor? What is that?
Nah,
Not worth it.
they're expensive.
Oh,
They're
fuck
not
that.
bad. They're way better tasting than the Steel Reserve.
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
But twice as much, huh?
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
$10 a can.
Damn. How much are still over there?
8 to 10. The Steel Reserve is like $2.50.
Damn.
Oh, actually no, more like 6 something. It depends where you go. Some mark up,
Oh,
but it's pretty pricey. It's not really worth it. The
Uh-huh.
Steel Reserves are like $5.50 for 2 tokens and 8% alcohol. Same shit.
oh shit. So the skull?
Oh yeah. For the last leg of so at the beginning of the trip, the coyote, and then he's like, "Oh, you're not gonna walk. At most a few hours." And then we spent a week in walking in the desert. But
A fucking week.
from it was crossing to here. That they pretty much they gave us a guide, and it was a group of people. I don't know how many was it, but we had a backpack, and my aunt, a family member, she was a she, so she was carrying the backpack, the heavy shit, and we had a sheet. So we would stop for like 30 minutes at a time, and at night we would take advantage and sleep, and that's what the sheet was for, so we wouldn't freeze. But it was, I think, 30 minutes to sleep, and we kept walking. And I remember at one point I saw lights, like a truck, and the fool was like, get down, get down. We're all heading down. And as soon as it went by, that was like sprint, and I was just getting dragged by somebody, and my aunt, like somebody was helping my aunt. There was a nice guy that will help out my aunt a lot. Like that fool was carrying the jug of water we were drinking and shit. And I was confused as fuck because that fool found a faucet and we refilled the gallons in the middle of nowhere.
Really? I'm sure they set them up for that reason, no? For you guys?
I'm assuming, yeah, but like we just walked up and here we knew the spot, we filled them up and kept going.
Shit.
But I remember I wanted to eat them. I haven't eaten them since, but just sliced pieces of sausage in cans.
Oh, the Vienna sausages?
Viennas?
Yeah, that's what I ate when I was coming. That's what I remember.
shit.
And like I mentioned, they had bought me a little bag of snacks like right before we got into the desert. And the fucking bag ripped a little hole and all the snacks are gone.
Oh, the candies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I was like 2 days in. I'm like, all right, let me get one. And
That's
the bitch was
it.
like, oh, so bad. No, but like, I want to say 2 days or more than 50% through the trip, we got to this part where we were taking a break, and there was bones scattered. I thought it was animals, but there was a skull on the little branch, like on the tree. The guy put it up there, and he put his sock in the eye hole.
Idaho?
Yeah.
But who was the guy?
The
skull.
No, I don't know. The skull, he said it was just the guy that was used in the previous trip.
Yeah.
The guide was the one that put it up, and he was like, "Oh, he wasn't sure, but he was like, oh, this will stay behind in the last trip. He couldn't make it."
It's a person fucking.
Yeah, so one of the people going in that trip, he couldn't make it and stayed behind, and supposedly that's who the bones were from. But that was
100%.
disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah, I was about to ask him because I know.
The thing is that we didn't start with anything. We didn't really have anything. We might have had a bag with like a few changes of clothes.
100%. They
But
tell you to travel light as fuck.
Yeah, but because the thing is like you can't seem like a tourist when you're pretending to be part of the society.
Yeah.
And then like I told you, I didn't even have it. I didn't even in Salvador, you don't really have jackets, do you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I remember
You know,
that.
like, the most common shit is like you're on chanclas, the dogs are out, and then chores, shirt.
Shirtless.
It took me
Yeah.
it took me a whole minute to realize that the climate is so warm over there that I never had a sweater or a jacket till I came here.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. Like jackets over here, like what the fuck? This
Yeah,
shit
we have a few.
exists.
A few
Like
each
even
person.
more hot. Like you will never think those shit exist because we don't need them. We don't use them. They don't sell them. So you see them fluffy jackets like snow material, bro. I was seeing all that shit like, oh, this is the shit that they sell for artists for sure. This is for like cantantes or something, you know.
Yeah.
You see them
Tribulations.
fluffy like
Thick.
snow. You're
Oh,
like,
the-
why would he wear that?
Uh-huh.
And I would see people wearing them. She's like, all right, this people are
Little
weird, or
pent
they
up.
have like something.
Oh, when you came over here, you thought people with jackets were fucking higher, like higher class, higher class.
for sure.
Yeah?
Or it's like they have a lot of money or something.
Oh,
But you never said what happened after when you were with the dude in
Yeah.
Mexico. In the
I-
car
Like,
shop.
what happened after that?
Like
Little
how'd you?
chapter in Mexico.
Yeah.
When-
How'd you start
So-
moving up?
So I started working with the guy, right? And I was so into working with him that I started working with the boss, the owner of the shop, and then he was started to teach me how to work on computers. But at that time, that was already 3 months in. The homie was telling me already about like, hey, after staying so long at the shop in the combis, he was like, hey, I don't know if you're down, but you could save up, and I'll look for a spot to rent. Shit was so cheap, bro. He would take me to a spot to buy clothes. Segunda, bro, some fucking big ass pantalones. Like it looked like the campana, like super tumbados, and I would just tie my shit up. And it was super cheap, bro. Super cheap. I was in colones, so I mean pesos. Pesos. So we would go right there, bro. With what they were paying me, it was so cheap to buy so much shit. But guess what I was doing at that time? Halo was out. Fucking Call of Duty was out. So what I was doing in the same fucking corner, bro, across the other block, in the opposite corner, there was a cafe. But so I would work. I'll do like a little math. I'll be like, all right, with this I'm gonna buy my food. With this I'm gonna buy the clothes. And this is gonna be for the snacks and the gaming. So I will go across the street, the store. I'll get my churros, my chetos, all this stuff, and I'll go across the street for the rest of the day, bro. They had this huge 2-floor cafe where they had a bunch of Xboxes connected, bro. It wasn't even like internet. It was just all LAN party. And all of them were playing against each other, bro. You were playing Slayer. So that shit was... That's where all my money was going. That's what the guy told me, like, hey, you plan to stay like that? Like, just sleeping on the combis? And bro, I was 14. I was like, having the time of my life, low-key. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I just don't need money for clothes, food, and gaming. So I was just gaming, bro. I was just gaming. And at the end of that time, around that 3 months and a half, I'm walking back to the corner store. And I see the fucking coyote, bro, just standing there. I'm like, I just got shocked. I was like, what the fuck? That motherfucker came up to me, bro. And guess what the fuck he did? This motherfucker came up mad as fuck at me. Why the fuck are you not where I left you? I was just shocked. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was just confused in my head. I didn't even know what the fuck to respond. So he just grabbed me. He tossed me, like, and then he smacked me. Like, he punched the fuck out of me on the back. Like, imagine you're walking to where he's pointing already. He just punches the fuck out of my back. Like, fuck. So I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I didn't even speak up, nothing. And at that point, he's already ready to move. So I don't know how the fuck I even ended up still staying around the same corner in the same block in the same spot where he was gonna find me. So
4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so when he came to pick you up, those 4 hours later that he said, you weren't there, and you were supposed to be there.
No.
He wasn't
He
there
was
for
not. Yeah, I was there for like hours, days, weeks.
Okay,
I even stayed there in that block
Uh-huh.
waiting for him for
Ah.
like weeks. So this all came 3 months and a half after. Mad as fuck why I wasn't where he left me.
Ah.
Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck? I was just confused. he's calling my mom. Now my mom is asking like for proof that if I'm still alive to do medical checkups and all this shit. At that point, supposedly I had my sugar high.
Yeah,
Because all I was fucking eating was churros. Fuck, I was just fucking shit up. And then the guy is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take him to the doc. You wanna talk to him? And then fucker gave me the phone and he didn't let it go. He was just like, dile hola. I was like, hola ma. And then he just fucking took the phone away and then he was like, he's right here.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. At that time that he came back with some little ass kid, like probably almost 6 years old.
Like Jill?
This
So,
Yeah, almost
so
6
this
years old.
motherfucker was just dropping off another kid, and he's like, "This fool right here."
Yeah, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Do you remember seeing him? Do you remember seeing him or not? Huh?
I barely remember half the trip.
Oh, that was
I remember the
bro.
good parts at least.
The fucking 6-year-old kid, bro. He was such a little brat. You ever seen those kids, fucking
That wasn't me.
that cry for anything?
Yep, that was
Like, se le cae
actually.
algo, he sees something, or you tell him stop, or you just speak to him a little loud, or anything. They'll cry like, ah. So this motherfucker was hitting me for anything that the kid would cry. Like, let's say I'm doing me on the opposite side of the room. This fool starts crying. What the fuck is he crying? He always hit me. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, the whole time for the rest of the, let me see, it was 3 weeks left before we left again. So for 2 weeks, he was doing this shit back to back, day to day, doing this shit to me. Whatever reason the fucking kid cried, he was fucking smacked the shit out of me. So my job, as I assumed, was like keep this fucking kid up without crying. So I was like, fuck yeah, I gotta play with this dude, do whatever the fuck, jerk this nigga, some shit, bro.
Hey,
By the
yo,
fourth
what the
time, you
fuck?
crying? You crying? You need a reason? Girl.
Nah, but yeah.
What
I
the fuck was
understood
that? What the fuck was that?
My mission was just to keep this kid, bro, happy.
That's too far, bro.
Yeah. I was like, fuck, man.
You're kidding.
Yeah, no, 100%. We were kidding.
Allegedly.
So you
But
went
yeah.
from fucking mechanic to
Pedophile?
babysitter.
Yeah, babysitter.
This one had a good life. Then they took it away.
Yeah, they took it away.
Low
That
key,
hard-
huh?
The good life, that shit was hard to get, bro. It took like about a month and a half of my own on the streets before this guy took an initiative to
To be your fucking ass.
to kind of like, hey,
I
dude.
mean, he kind of did it right off the bat, but you were too cautious.
Oh yeah, you ran the first
100%.
meeting.
Like, hell nah. I think it was better that way though.
You ran?
'Cause- Yeah, because you never know.
Yeah, sure.
It's still, even then, I still didn't even know. You know, I was like, I
You're
don't know
gonna
the
wake
fuck-
up strapped.
Yeah, like, he was your. Oh shit!
Mi zipper.
Mi zipper.
The lube is gonna be the fucking that shit that he put on your
The
fucking.
Carbo Clean. That's what it was called, bro. Carbo Clean. I was like, fuck.
That's gonna be your lube, way.
Hell no. So
I hear.
from there, this guy hands me. We traveled to San Luis Potosí.
¿Estamos supposed to see?
Uh-huh. So from there, he hands me down to another family that they had a lot of money, but they, for some reason, they were keeping me with this other kid. And we were supposed to, I guess they did it with a purpose. I started thinking about it later on in life. And I was like, why the fuck they put me with this kid in this house to live together all the time? And it was for us to get familiar. So when they were crossing us together, it would seem like we were already family. Like, okay, this was get along or whatever. They're playing together. Oh, they don't seem like they don't know each other.
Don't seem like strangers.
During those 2 weeks that I was there, they gave me this number and this name to remember. My name was David Huerta.
David Huerta?
Still
David
remember
Huerta.
it.
Damn.
And they had gave me the social, but I don't remember the social.
But it was pretty much when you can cross the border with somebody else's information. Just
Yeah,
because you look
yeah.
good and close
So
enough.
after that 2 weeks of playing and memorizing the name and the social, they put me in a car with another family in a Hummer. These motherfuckers are money for sure. Because at that time,
a
having
Hummer?
a Hummer, and it was a yellow one, it was nice. And I passed by their house just so they could pick up some stuff, and then they came back out. I'm pretty sure they were picking up money or documents or whatever the hell they needed, bro. So they get off the car and they're like, stay right here. I see the house. It's for sure like a house like the house from Home Alone. huge ass
Oh,
house
yeah,
in a
yeah.
nice ass area, bro.
Uh huh.
So I was like, shit, like, is this where I'm gonna be sleeping next?
Ah.
You know, I was like, hell yeah. So they just come out and we start going on. Nah, fuck it. So they tell me as soon as we're getting to the line, you know, and the border, there's like a sick ass line to
And
cross.
TJ.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
I don't know exactly where the fuck we crossed through. I don't think it was TJ though.
No.
No, but it was a huge line as we're getting approaching to the police or whatever they're called. They're like, all right, it'll be better for you not to answer no questions or whatever. So just do it like if you're asleep. So I was over there like, you know, like, all right, I'm gonna be like I'm asleep. Also, I forgot to say that they told me not to cut my hair or anything because I look like a negrito, so it was already a plus to come over here. So they let my hair grow. It's not like they cut my hair, but you know,
Yeah, they're just
They're
saving
like,
money,
yeah.
but they told you that.
yeah, and I had a couple still like 100 pesos on my pockets from the stuff that I had worked, and then the coyote had gave me other money, I guess, to give to the other people that he wasn't hand me down to. So they were like, "Do you still have money with you?" I was like, "Yeah, I have the money that this will give me." They were like, "All right, give it to me." And they straight, I thought about it. This was straight pickpocket me. They straight came up on whatever I had, bro, left. So we crossed that, and then at that point, I come to the U.S. already. They're calling my parents. Oh, he's here already, and I stay with that same family here. So I guess they had a couple properties. We crossed from where they were at. We were over here, and we're staying at their house. It wasn't like a couple hours. My parents were like already we're heading that way already to the pickup point. So they go over there, and damn, I see my parents for the first time. They were thinking that I was like starving or some shit. How skinny I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was all you're malnourished, no? Just fucking candy,
malnourished,
Diabetic.
fucking
diabetic,
and
and
Yeah.
fucking oh shit.
yeah, just all types of bad shit, bro.
Wow, that's fuck. And then you come in with LA, or where do you go first?
Yeah, here in Linwood.
You're in Linwood.
In Linwood, bro.
Did you check in with Viejo first or not?
Nah. So. Nah, I didn't.
You didn't.
At that point, I didn't.
You were
even-
supposed to, brother.
Yeah. I
Come
didn't
on,
know
brother.
who
Late
who
check
had
up.
the-
He would have made
pull
life
up.
easier.
Yeah, I have found out later on to who had the keys to Linwood. So I
Ah.
was like,
Did you ask for amnesty or not?
nah, I didn't. Yeah, for sure. I should have gotten my ass beat. I would have paid. for
Yeah,
it.
brother, you shouldn't have been there
Yeah.
without his permission.
Viejo did not hook it up.
And so, how long in LA did it take for you to get a like? All right, because you're traveling so much and you're stopping at each stop. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you don't get attached to any spot really.
Yeah, what I was used to was over there in Tuxtla Gutierrez. It was so familiar to El Salvador because the architecture and everything, you know, Pueblo, and then right next to the Pueblo is like the campo. So it was really, really familiar to El
It's kind of
Salvador.
rural.
Yeah,
It's kind of rural.
yeah. So I was like, damn, this feels kind of like familiar. And then when I got here, it was completely different, bro. That shit was like, what the fuck?
So officially, you were what, 16 when you got here?
15.
15. Oh, you were high school already, freshman, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put me back a year, bro. They put me
Shit.
back a year. And the funny shit is that, so the grading system is 1 through 10 in El Salvador, right? A 1 will be a complete, like, F minus.
Yeah.
A 5 will be
Oh,
like
yeah,
a C.
yeah.
6, 7 will be like a B. 8, 9, 10 will be like an A. I have 4s and 5s.
Damn.
So when they come over here, they're like, "Oh shit, we're gonna put you in like the highest grades because your GPA is crazy." So they thought that the grading system was like the GPA
yeah,
right here.
yeah.
So I have 4.0s and 5.0s. They were like, "Oh hell yeah, we have a good student here."
But you're getting fucking D's and C's. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. So how long did it take you for you to catch up? Like,
Oh,
Or
it
for- or
was
for them to send you
crazy, bro.
back.
Yeah, when I went to school, I noticed that there was so many of us that had just gotten here,
and then what?
and they would put
There's
us all
always that
together.
group, wait. There's always that group of the kids that just got
Yeah,
here.
Webex, and the schools. So there was so many, bro, that they had this class called ELD, English Language.
Shout out
Learning,
Viejo
yeah.
Juancho.
ELD, English
ELD.
language something.
English language
Language
development.
development.
Yeah,
The,
development. Yeah.
EOD.
I think it was ESL.
That's like ESL.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
English-
ESL
ESL
for us.
too.
English second language. Yeah.
Yeah, English second language.
Oh yeah.
And middle school, I for sure got bullied, bro. For sure. Cesar Chavez. Fuck Cesar Chavez.
Oh, and Linwood.
In Linwood, bro. So I pulled up right there, and I'm over there like straight chasqueets, you know, like no, yo no saber inglés. So the teachers didn't know fucking Spanish, bro. They were not prepared for Spanish speaking students
Yeah.
at all, and it was like that for a long ass time. Like you didn't have teachers that spoke both languages and were able to teach in Spanish and English.
Not even the Spanish teacher knew Spanish, huh?
Yeah, so it was like, all right, kids, vamos a aprender español. You know, like,
Oh, like South Park and shit.
yeah, like,
Español.
yeah.
Time out. It's probably 11. You guys have the energy for another hour, or you want to make it part 2 some other time? Up to you guys.
That's
Up to
a hand,
up
or-
to you.
Up to you, bro.
We still do an hour?
Another hour, or you want to cut it here, save your stories, and then come back some other day.
I'll be down for whatever you guys are down.
Just do the hour. For
An hour? All right, continue. So all right, so you're in the
Should've brought another
EOD
beer.
and Gio?
I should have brought another beer. I was only prepared for 1 hour. We need a smoke break at least.
You want a smoke break?
Yeah, I'm not coming.
You're not capping?
Yeah.
Okay, well we'll take a break right now, and then you guys can go smoke.
We'll end this one and then we'll.
Yeah.
like a
All
5 minute
right.
break.
All right. Cool. So we
Smoke
kind of fucking ended
Got
up in
his
the middle of your story, but
Yeah,
we'll,
finish.
We're
Let him
we're
finish.
like me getting to school.
yes. Okay. So we'll be right back. We're gonna. So remember, you're in the special ed
So
classes.
So did you lose your virginity by now or after?
No,
that's
I'm
for
still
part
virgin.
2. All right. Peace
I'm
out.
still virgin.
Have you been?